How's it going, YouTube? Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Sandslash, playing in the semifinals for the TGR Restricted League up against Juwulia, coach of the Baltimore Corviknights. You can see our team up above, their team down below. Both teams arranged in speed order, of course, as well as the 6 Pokemon that we are bringing and the 6 Pokemon that I think the Baltimore Corviknights would bring. So this matchup is pretty interesting, just because of like how offensive, like hyper offensive their team is. So because of that, we want to look to like debuff, get up Trick Room, and then we also have Nuzzle on our Bolton to try to either get speed control if we want to stay out of Trick Room, or if they deny Trick Room somehow, or just to like we can potentially play for some paralyzing. One of the things about like super offensive teams like this is that oftentimes their Pokemon don't have as much defensive stats, so we're going to try to use that to our advantage a little bit. And then we're going to try to raise our defensive stats. We have a lot of like defense boosting and attack denying moves on our Mons to try to gain like a bonus in terms of defenses. So anyway, that's part of how we're going to try to win this matchup up against this like very hyper offensive team. So anyway, we'll see if the 6 Pokemon that we can see there, we'll see if those are the ones that Juwulia decides to bring to our match. Okay, so here we are in the match, and it looks like we got... Did we get everything right? Let's see. Talonflame, Cinderace, Chintino, Zacian. Yeah, we got everything. Okay, cool. And I had a pretty good idea that this was going to be the 6 that would come. One thing I noticed just is that Julia tends to bring the same Pokemon each time, so it helped us to be able to know kind of what to expect just because it's been consistent. So, okay, so how do I want to play out this match? God, there's so many different options. I think I'm going to go for a Scrafty plus a Bolton start. Kind of like how that sounds. And then I think I'm going to go with Dialga, and I don't think I need Rillaboom necessarily. Do I want Rillaboom? I don't think so. I think Celesteela is probably going to be the main Mon that I want here. If this doesn't work, then like I'll definitely switch things up. But I think this is the 6 that we're going to go with for right now. So anyway, good luck, have fun over to Julia. Should be a fun match. Very excited for this. Very excited. Alright, let's see. So we decided no Rillaboom and no Musharna. Okay. So let's see what they decide to lead with. I'm kind of expecting like a Talonflame Zacian lead. Would not surprise me at all. Rillaboom Zacian? Okay, so that's totally fine. I think Scrafty's pretty solid here, and I kinda want to protect Scrafty, to be honest. Yeah, and okay, so these are just like confirmations of the speeds with like their Intrepid Sword, then Grassy Surge, then Intimidate. So like we know the speed of the Pokemon right now, which like we already kind of knew the speed of the Pokemon. So I think, do I want to swap here? Neither one of these Pokemon are particularly scary for Dialga, so I could swap into Dialga here. I kind of like that. Let's do that. And then I'm going to go with Nuzzle on Zacian. It would be really nice to get this paralyzed to really help us out. We wouldn't see Protects until now, so we don't know for certain if anyone's protected yet. It depends on if they decide to go for Fake Out, because they could have gone like Fake Out plus Attack on... yeah, they went on the Scrafty spot, which makes sense, right? That's like blocking their own Fake Out. Oh, and that's Assault Vest Rillaboom. Okay, so that's really good. And it looks like they were trying to go for the Scrafty right away, which I'm totally okay with because, yeah, because we swapped. Getting the Paralysis there is really nice. And knowing that this Rillaboom is Life Orb is also good. So we know it is super offensive. And we took quite a bit from that attack there. I think we should be okay to just set up an higher defense though, so I'm going to do that. And then, do I want to Nuzzle the Rillaboom also. I can get behind that. Like, we could just look to get speed control this way, and I think that that would put us in a pretty good spot. Honestly, we still might be slow enough that we want to have Trick Room, just because those Pokemon are really fast. Well, not the Rillaboom, but the Zacian for sure. The Zacian's hella fast. But getting, wow, that's crazy. That was like no damage. But getting these paralysis is going to be really good. Sacred Sword. Okay. I don't think I knew what that move was. Do I know what that move is? Is that the one that ignores changes? I might need to look that up. Let me just double check. Because it is, oh, it does ignore stat changes. Ooh, okay. Okay. How do I want to do this then? So we know how many attacks that's going to take, essentially. I could sub, that would be kind of funny. Do I want to sub? Not really. I think I'm just going to body press. Let's body press with Zacian. It's definitely the scariest one here. And then I'm just going to Thunderbolt, I think. Zacian is again kind of the scariest Pokemon right here. And like that's the one that this hits. So let's attack that one. Getting some damage off on this is going to be kind of nice. It's not very much, right? Just because that Pokemon doesn't hit particularly hard, but that's okay. And we're at +2 body press, so this should do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, that's a good amount. High horsepower probably picks up a KO. Yeah, okay. And that's okay. Like, Bolton did what we wanted to do. Picking up those KOs is very solid, so I'm totally okay with that. Or not picking up those KOs. Getting those paralysis is really good. And I think that means that we can get our... Do I want to go for a second Intimidate drop? That's definitely an idea. I think I might just go Celesteela, actually. Because I think this means that we can pick up a KO. Which I kind of like. Do I want to max Celesteela right here? I definitely could. I could body press this slot again. But I also kind of want to make that the one that I pick up the KO with Celesteela. I could go sub actually. How does that sound? Is that a good idea? Do I want to go sub here? I kind of do, honestly. I kind of do. Let's actually body press. Let's body press. Let's body press Rillaboom. Let's flamethrower Zacian. Let's do that. Maybe we can pick up a KO here. So Rillaboom swaps out. What do they swap in? Talonflame. Okay. I'm alright with that. And Zacian protects. That's fine. So we body press the Talonflame. Not amazing. But we do break Gale Wings, which is kind of cool. That does a lot. Wow. And that gets blocked. Okay. I'm cool with that. Do I think the Talonflame is going to protect here? Not particularly. I kind of think that it's going to attack. And we're getting a lot of recovery here, which is really nice. So Dialga's looking pretty solid. And we know... Okay, so we don't know what their last Pokemon is. Do I want to go for another Iron Defense? I kind of do. I want to go another Iron Defense, yeah. And then, do I want to go for another Iron Defense? I kind of want to put some pressure on it, actually. Yeah, let's go Body Press on Zacian again, and then I'm actually going to go Meteor Beam here on Talonflame. Yeah, let's do that. We can get potentially 2 boosts here. Yeah, they're still the fastest, and that's okay. But I don't think like the Zacian can KO either Pokemon with 1 attack. So yeah. So we're good. So we're gonna pick up 2 KOs here, and I kind of think that we're in a good spot. I like our position right now. So Dialga KOs Zacian. Potentially, I might like our position actually. It really depends on what they have in the back. If they have Cinderace, like that could be a little scary. Yeah, it could be a little scary. But we're going to pick up 2 KOs here. They have Tailwind. So maybe I go like Protect Trick Room. I could get behind that plan. Because I don't think that our Dialga is going down from one hit from any Pokemon. I don't think it matters which Pokemon they bring in right here. Because we're at a really good HP. Grassy Train's going to get reset, which is solid. And what do they have? So they do have Cinderace. So they have Cinderace and Rillaboom as the last ones. Okay. Which makes sense. Totally fine. So I think I am going to protect Trick Room. Actually, I potentially like max guard plus Trick Room. Yeah, I have 2 special attack boosts though, which is really good. Let's go Trick Room. And then, actually Scrafty kind of looks pretty good against these other Pokemon. I am going to go Protect though. I think that there's like a potential like Max Flare maybe coming after the Celesteela. This is almost certainly a Cinderace Max. There actually could have been a case to be made for... Yeah, there could have been a case to be made for, like, swapping out maybe Celesteela. Losing the boost kind of sucks, but I don't know, maybe it's fine. But swapping out Celesteela to get the Intimidates in. If we get off the Trick Room, I potentially am going to swap the Dialga out. They're trying to KO Dialga? Okay. I mean, we're at +2, so I'm kind of feeling pretty good about where we're at for our defense. There's the high horsepower. Yeah, so we are going after Dialga. But we're going to take that okay. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. So we get Trick Room set up, which is really good. And then now I can max with Celesteela, because actually I think Celesteela is the threat. Like I would have, if I was them, I would have been attacking Celesteela. And then I'm just gonna body press the. I'm gonna body press the Cinderace, I think. Yeah, and I'm just gonna max, and I'll Steel Spike the Cinderace also. Would they guard? I don't think they'd guard. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If they guard, like, this looks kind of silly, but I'm a +2 on both of these Pokemon actually for their, like, essentially their damage stats here. So feeling pretty good about this. I'll have to see what They did get the attack boost from the Knuckle, so it is something that I need to pay attention to and be aware of. We do get the Steel Spike off though, so we kind of negate their Knuckle to a certain extent. Wow, look at that damage, that's so good. And that actually boosts our Celesteela too. And it's not going to die from a high horsepower from this Rillaboom, so I'm pretty sure we pick up the KO on the Cinderace. Yeah, we do. That's awesome. And then now we just have the one Pokemon left here. Yeah, wow. Ooh, we just barely lived that. That was close. That was super close. So I'll just go for 2 attacks here. And I think I'm just going to Steel Spike this again, because I don't want to reveal that I have Flamethrower. They could probably guess. I don't want them to know. Yeah, they could probably guess that we have Flamethrower, or like Air Slash as our last move, but like both of these moves are going to be enough to KO this. Like this is not an Assault Vest. This is pretty offensive, right? So yeah, cool. And then we pick up the KO there. All right. Cool, so we managed to pick up game 1, and got some good information about really the Rillaboom, and then also good to know about the Sacred Sword on Zacian, so that's really good information to have too. Scrafty looks to be pretty solid here. I think there's a case to be made for not going for the defense boost like we did with Iron Defense on Dialga right away, but Boltund was fantastic, like getting those paralysis off to give us a little bit of speed control, I think was kind of nice. It wasn't really that impactful, but it was enough that I liked it. It's enough that I would do it again, I guess. And then I liked leading with Scrafty there, because we could, if they lead Talonflame, right, we could threaten the Fake Out. which I think is good. I think that's something we want to have. And getting the defense drop is also good too. So I may go same 6, to be honest. Unless they show me something different that I feel like I need to do something different. The 6 that I had was pretty good. Like, I'm feeling pretty good about that. My Rillaboom is mostly there for the Inteleon, which didn't come, right? In that game. It could come in the next one though. Maybe? Would I be concerned if an Inteleon came? Not particularly, right? Like, I'm super bulky on some of my Pokemon, and I think I remember calculating like a Choice Specs Inteleon like wasn't enough that I was particularly scared of it. If it gets crits with like Snipe Shot and like Scope Lens and stuff, like that's kind of scary though. So hopefully they don't have that. All right, let's see what we have for this next game. All right, so I think the lead that I had I liked, so I think I'm gonna keep it. Dialga looked good as well, and so does Celesteela. So honestly, same. Run it back. Run it back. Keep the same thing. I don't think there's necessarily anything I want to change there. I am curious to see what they decide to do for their game plan, though. I think leaving Zacian in the back and bringing it in later is an option. I don't know if they're necessarily going to do it, but it's an option. And also knowing that they don't have Wild Charge to hit our Celesteela is good, too. It looks like the main things of threatening that are going to be Cinderace and Talonflame, and I nuke Talonflame with Meteor Beam, like that's not even a question. And then Cinderace, I think if I can get like an Intimidate drop, or if I can get a Steel Spike up or something like that, then I think that we're going to be okay there too. I'm really actually surprised that they didn't go after the Celesteela in that second game, but like going after our speed control makes some sense too, so I don't know. Maybe that was a good call for them. See what they decide to do. The team's scary though. All their Pokemon hit so hard. Let's see what they decide to bring. Ah man, okay. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Alright, so same leads. That's fine. I could see a world where they try to target my Bolton early. I may even go for a... Do I want to go for a Fake Out right here? I almost want to. So we get the Intimidate drops. Those are good. All very good. They have Play Rough and they have Sacred Sword. Those are the two moves we've seen from them. I could potentially go for a Protect here, but I actually think they go for... I think they prioritize Bolton a little higher, so I'm going to go for the Fake Out here, and I'm going to go for the Nuzzle on Zacian as well. Yeah, because I feel like they're gonna attack Bolton. Yeah, so we get our Fake Off. Yeah, so, see, they didn't attack, or they didn't go for a Fake Out of their own, right? They just went for an attack. So getting the Paralysis off is gonna be good, but I think there's a high horsepower coming at Bolton right here. Yeah. Do we live it? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. That's probably enough that we die to like a Grassy Glide, but that's okay. How do I want to play this turn? I'm gonna try... Do I want to save Bolton? Getting the paralysis on Zacian is way more important than Rillaboom. Like, it's okay for Rillaboom, but not really that important. I think I'm gonna save Scrafty here though. I'm gonna go back into Dialga. I think that's just it's a good play. Like, there's no reason not to do it. And then I think I'm just gonna go for another Soul on the Rillaboom as well. Like, I have a feeling that a Grassy Glide comes out here, and if it does, like, whatever, no big deal. Then Bolton goes down. Unfortunate, but again, like, the paralysis on Zacian is way more important than the paralysis on Rillaboom. Yeah, so there's a Grassy Glide. If I had Protect, I would have used it, but I decided not to bring Protect on, what's the other Pokemon? On Bolton, there we go. actually think it would have been a good idea to bring it. Kind of thinking about like how those turns went right there. And let's go Celesteela because Celesteela looks really good. How do I want to play this? Do I just want to go Trick Room again? I could just go Trick Room, and then honestly I could max and start going for Steel Spikes. I kind of like how that sounds. So let's go Trick Room. Let's max. Let's go for Steel Spike boost. I think Rillaboom switches out again. So I'm just gonna go and attack on Zacian here. What if I just Meteor Beam that slot? Nothing really wants to take this, right? I'm just gonna Meteor Beam that slot. Let's do that. Sounds way more fun. So Zacian swaps. Okay, I'm cool with that. So Inteleon comes in. So they did switch things up. So they do have the Inteleon this time. And Rillaboom swaps. Oh. And Cinderace comes in. Oh, we're going to hit Cinderace with a Meteor Beam? Oh, yes. That's so good. Okay, and we're going to get Trick Room set up? Okay. Woo. Alright, this is a turn, folks. This is a turn right here. How much is this fool going to take? He's going to take a lot. Cinderace is going to get hit hard. I think we're like max special attack. No, we're not. I'm just kidding. We're not max special attack. We're a lot of special attack, though. We're enough special attack. That was a crit, too. Wow. I don't even think it needed to be a crit, but we got one. Okay, cool. So we pick up a KO on Ace, which is, whew, that's so good. And we get Trick Room set up for free. All right, that was a really good turn. That worked out perfectly. Getting rid of the main threat to Celesteela right here was, ooh, that was so good. I'm going to swap Dialga to get the defense drop. I don't think they go for a play rough. They could go for a Sacred Sword, and if they do, then like, hey, we get hit by a Sacred Sword. But I'm okay with that. And then I'm just gonna go for damage on the Zacian, I think. Damage for the Zacian, I think. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I think Inteleon can max here. But I know that I want to get, yeah. I know I want to have, oh, I could have subbed. I should have subbed. I could sub if Scrafty dies. If Scrafty gets KO'd, then when Dialga comes back in, I'll sub. I think Inteleon maxes here. Oh, we know their other Pokemon. There's no Talonflame and there's no Kinchino. Yeah, I think if they don't back... Yeah, I think they have to max Inteleon, right? If they don't, then it's got to be a Rillaboom max, I think. But I'm pretty sure Inteleon's going to max. They don't, okay. So they're just going to go for the like secret late game max. Wow! What? Is that a KO? Okay, I did not think that was going to be enough. Celesteela is crazy. I guess we were at special at +2, but even still, like, I didn't think it was going to do that much damage. That was insane. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think Celesteela takes this away. Like, I don't think either one of these Pokemon are going to be enough to deal with it. Let's see. This is my first turn out, right? I haven't used an attack yet, so I'm just going to go Fake Out on Rillaboom. And then, yeah, I kind of just want to Steel Spike it. If it has Protect, it has Protect, right? What have I seen so far? Fake Out, Grassy Glide, High Horsepower. It could have Protect. Do I want to go after Inteleon? This one, I mean, this Pokemon's super frail. I'm just going to do it. I think I don't know who's going to max here. Well, yeah, obviously one of them will. Inteleon's a super frail Pokemon, so I think this might be okay. It is the Rillaboom. Alright. And I'm okay with that. Like, I think, like, because Celesteela beats Rillaboom pretty much always. Like, Rillaboom doesn't usually have an attack that hits. They do for the guard. Okay. Does Inteleon protect? Inteleon protects also. So that's our... This is our second turn max? I forget. I did decide to target the Inteleon though. I'm kind of glad I did that. We won't do very much damage through Protect, but we will do some. And that's quite a bit actually. That's a good amount of damage right there. Okay, and we get some more defense boosts. So KOing Inteleon is like the major plan, because with the defense boosts, like we're gonna be able to deal with the Rillaboom just fine. So I think I'm just gonna Drain Punch the Inteleon, and we'll also Steel Spike the Inteleon too. And I think between these two attacks, like we're gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough to KO it. They go for the double protect. That's really solid. I think they really needed that, and it's a really good play. Is there a case to be made for me swapping things up? I don't know, maybe not necessarily. That's a good double though. It's a really good double. I think, I wonder what their attack is gonna be. Is it gonna be Quake? Okay, so it's gonna go for this Crafty. How much is it gonna deal? Wow, that doesn't deal very much at all. I could decide to swap the Dialga in. Oh, right, we have like 3 defense boosts, which is probably why. Honestly, that's probably why. How many more turns of Pokemon do we have? This is the last turn. Okay. Honestly, I think same plan. Same plan. Right? I think I can go Flamethrower now. Scrafty should go first. Celesteal will go second. Yeah, so we can be sure to pick up this KO. Goes for the triple protect. I respect it. I respect the triple protect. Okay, cool. So Scrafty picks up that KO. And then I did kill Flamethrower, right? Yeah. And that does a lot of damage. That's good. And then Quake, and it looks like we got it. I don't think that this oh, definitely not. I don't think this Rillaboom is gonna be enough to pick up the KO on Scrafty. So it looks like we're making it to the finals, everybody. That's very exciting. That's very, very exciting. Oh man, that's so hype. I've been having a good time with this team. There's been a lot of really cool stuff that this team has been able to do that, I mean, I guess I tend to pick like teams that are pretty good about like versatility, and I really like the versatility that this team has brought. Yeah, so here we are making it to the finals. Very exciting. So a good game over to Juwulia. And if you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it's VGC or singles, this is definitely the place to be. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one.